This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get straight into everything that's been popping lately. Because trust me, it's a lot. All right, first up, Jada Kiss is coming through and bailing out Fat Joe. Yeah, you heard me right, Fat Joe. So here's the full story. Fat Joe was on that episode with French Montana, and the whole all the way up situation came up. Jada Kiss calls Fat Joe honorable for giving him his percentage, but let's pump the brakes for a second. That's not the full picture. Fat Joe has been under scrutiny for years, especially because of the Big Pun situation, where allegedly Pun's family got shorted big time after his passing. Fat Joe's reputation for questionable business has followed him forever. I don't know if all of it is true, I've never done business with him, but let's be honest, there's a reason these rumors stick. Jada Kiss is out here calling it honorable, but anyone in the game knows that Jada Kiss always gets his money. Always. Publishing, credits, registration. He makes sure it's all legit. Fat Joe? Not so much. French Montana wasn't even registered properly on that track at first, which is straight up wrong. Eventually, he gave him a cut, but think about it. Who was going to even notice that French's name wasn't there when Fat Joe wasn't poppin', Rema wasn't poppin', and the track itself was good but not massive? French didn't even write the hook, but his name brought attention. That's the reality. Facts, nothing else. Now, let's talk about how this went down on the episode. Fat Joe stayed quiet while Jada Kiss was fighting for his publishing. Jada Kiss went all in. Every right, every credit, all the way with Puff. You willingly signed your stuff over and fought to get it back, and you did. That's the same energy as this situation with Fat Joe and French Montana. We love Jada Kiss, we respect him, but don't let loyalty blind you. Just because he's on a Rock Nation podcast with Fat Joe doesn't mean you ignore what's actually happening. Rock Nation's fine, cool, but sometimes people defend folks who wouldn't defend you. That's all I'm saying. Let Fat Joe handle his business. Let him move on. Don't give extra slack just because of a podcast. This just feeds rumors and speculation. That's it. Speaking of drama, Jada Weah is up next. She's currently beefing with this girl, Super Peach, I think, Ari's friend. Back in the day, Super Peach wanted to become a brand ambassador for Jada, wanted that spotlight, but it didn't happen. And what happens in these situations? If someone wants in and you don't give it to them, they can become your ops. Jada even said fans can turn into ops, and this situation proves it. Super Peach came forward accusing Jada of having an STD. Hold up, here's what actually happened. Jada was exposed at Walgreens, but it was a total misunderstanding. Someone jumped to conclusions, thought she had something when she didn't. Walgreens ended up losing $1 million in a lawsuit. They originally filed for $30 million, settled for $1 million, and the employee lost her job. Jada's warning is serious. Don't start beefing with me unless you've got lawsuit money. That's wild. Next, Vitali. After 290 days in a Philippine jail, he's finally free and back in Russia, then off somewhere warmer. Shout out to him. He documented the whole ordeal. Now he's back in Russia at -34°C, and he's headed to the front lines. He's saying, "I'm free, baby, and I hope you learn to listen. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." He was out there breaking rules in another country, and he got locked up. What you can get away with in America doesn't apply everywhere else. But it's good he made it back in one piece. Let's see if he recovers. He spent 91 of those 290 days in isolation. That's brutal. That kind of experience will either break you or build you. Kanye is next. He's frustrated after a bunch of internet personalities, Sneeko, Andrew Tate's brother, Aiden Ross, Cavalli, played his anti-Semitic song. Kanye said, "I'm trying to move past this controversy. But come on, why are people still playing this stuff? How do they even have access? I thought it was removed from all platforms." Meanwhile, Offset reportedly paid off debts that were blocking his divorce. Not sure about the details, but debt can complicate things, especially if taxes or joint filings are involved. J.C. Cole broke down the creative process behind Disc Track 2. Honestly, just drop good music, that's all I care about. Fat Joe, on his latest podcast, said he's kind of over J. Cole. He explained it perfectly. After 10 years of talking tough like nobody can mess with you, you finally get tested and wave the white flag. It's like someone hits you and you apologize. That's true. J. Cole baited Kendrick, took a shot, then apologized. That's always going to follow him, even if the music is great. Turk had to respond to Juvenile, who was throwing shots at him, saying he's broke and lashing out at everybody. Honestly, Juvenile's album sounds way better than anything Turk has dropped in the last decade. Turk even flashed cash online, which screams desperation. $4,000 on camera? That's literally a month of bills. Keep the drama offline, man. Finesse 2 times? His girlfriend Suge is apparently on a food strike. They're really stressing here. Dangerous situation. Meanwhile, fans are confused about 42 Doug working out with Little Baby's kid. Spoiler, it's not him. All right, fam, that's the rundown. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.